Um, Hi Alice. For your designs, I think first of all you need to pick up the one you really want to use as your final submission. Uh, so, but uh, but here I just give you my comments about your second design, cause just based on my perspective, I think the second one looks more interesting, and it does have the potential to make it more depth, perception of depth. So, um, I prefer the second one. However, I think you probably need to revisit your skills before um, you do your design, because they are so about the vanishing boundaries. So this is our main objective in our assignment. So one of you have to do is achieving vanishing boundaries in this assignment. However, I think your cyan and purple, I don't see any vanishing boundaries between those two color hues, so you probably need to work on that. But I think um, cyan to green, that looks kind of good. I mean, just the lighter area here, but the middle value here, you probably want to dark darken this a little bit. Uh, but the darker values, they're beautiful vanishing boundaries here. But um, just when I look at it, it's really obvious that your sign, the first three steps, they have softer boundaries. However, the rest of the steps, they have hard boundaries. So that's the thing. You first of all, you need to make sure you have good vanishing boundaries between hues and hues. Then just make sure each steps they have equal value contrast. So this is what you need to do uh, first, and then um, make sure you need to uh, make your work. Make your the primary color and secondary color yes, street shots. It doesn't matter whether it's horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, but I see here that's definitely a street shot here. Um, Cyan to magenta. Uh, that's I felt the reason why I feel it's not a straight shot because your cyan really, well, the ratio of cyan and the orange here, that's really small, much smaller than the rest of other color hues. They should you should probably think about to make them bigger. So maybe bring more cyan to this area a little, or because the dark, like I said, the dark, the darkest or the lightest, they are non-descriptive. So that's the reason why it's a little bit hard to tell whether this is a sign or not. So that's the reason why I said it's a little bit hard to perceive it as a straight shot. The same thing with the rest of your I will say they are, you're trying to use point of emphasis, right? So make sure you have successful um, sandwiched primary and secondary, keep them in a straight shots, and then vanishing boundaries. So keep those in mind, and let me know if you still have any other questions.